All right, hello and welcome back to another Mr. Pisto Plays Magic the Gathering Arena Brawl deck and gameplay session. We are doing another great place to start in Standard Brawl with Nissa, Ascended, Amethyst, Animist. I'm really hard at saying that one. It's a 7 mana, 7 loyalty planeswalker, has completed, so you can pay green or 2 life for each Phyrexian mana in the mana cost. And it comes down with 2 less loyalty each time you pay 2 life. So if you pay the full 7 mana, you get 7 loyalty. If you pay 5, you get 3. Plus 1, make an XX green Phyrexian horror creature token. Rex is Nissa, Ascended, Amethyst loyalty. So you either get a 4/4 or an 8/8, depending on how you cast it. -1, destroy target artifact or enchantment. And then plus or -7 until end of turn. Creatures you control get +1/+1 for each forest you control and gain trample. So if you can get this down and cast it for 7, you can immediately -7 it, get rid of it, and give your creatures a big boost. We get the big boost from 23 forests. We play 1 Hunter's Maze. So the deck is based around the 2 things that the next card that I'm going to show you is. So Death Bloom Gardener is a 3 mana 1/1. It has Death Touch and it taps to add mana of any color. So it's kind of the 2 things we're doing. We're ramping and we're death touching. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 mana sources from our creatures and or artifacts. So we're trying to get to Nissa as fast as possible. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 5, 6, kind of 7 Death Touch enablers. Because Death Touch, if you give a Death Touch creature trample, all it needs to do is 1 damage to the creature that is blocking it, and then the rest goes over. So Sirith here gives all our tapped creatures Death Touch. We can also untap a creature to give it hexproof to maybe save it. And then the Venom Connoisseur has Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it gains Death Touch until the end of turn. And if it is the second time this ability is resolved, all your creatures gain Death Touch. So we're trying to give our creatures Death Touch, use Nissa to either make a big token and have a 7, 8, 9 loyalty planeswalker, or just trying to kind of run over people. We have a couple removal spells, Bushwhack, False Swipe, Master's Rebuke, and then just some value stuff. Some big-bodied creatures to either attack well with or have some utility. And a couple of, 1 enchantment that gives our creatures trample if we want to with Nissa's ability, gain us some life, draw us cards. Thrun is just a beater. And then we have this sorcery that gives 2, 4, 5 spirit tokens. Typically, we're giving them vigilance because Nissa gives trample. Another option is give like 1 vigilance and 1 reach, so that the reach one can block anything in the air and the vigilance one can attack and block on the ground. Like I said, 23 forests to enable Nissa's -7 as well as we can. So that's my Nissa Ascended Animist. All right, let's get into a few games. Remember to like, subscribe, notify. Also, thank you, Jimmy Colorado, for all the support. Link to Patreon is in the description below. And maybe check out the short that goes up for the deck tech later on. All right, let's do this. Ezuri, Stalker of Spheres. We will keep this. They get to go first. 4 mana, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, you can pay 3 extra to proliferate twice, and whenever you proliferate, you draw a card. Something to take note of: Thrun can be targeted by blue-green hybrid spells. Looks like they might be on the Toxic plan, although that's just a generally okay card to be playing these days. Recycling. Land into... I think we want to go 3/4 reach. Getting that first toxic on when you're playing a toxic deck is important. They get to pay 2, they can proliferate from the Galagrators. And so next turn, this turn we're just gonna jam the Defiler. No attack. We can pump up the jam with some of these. I don't mind paying some life because it looks like they're trying to poison us out. Can't counter that one. You can bounce something though. Can counter this, however. Oh, we're up to that 3 tox or that special number, but we're gonna attack for 14. All right, land, please. I guess we can pay this. Leaving up triple blue is kinda. Oh, I guess they had to leave up triple blue. You're gonna pay the 2? Nope. Are you gonna cast something else? Bite spell? Bite spell? Sure. I think we still... Why that? And attack? So I get to -7 here. And do the thing.
You must have failed. History will not repeat itself.
An attack for 38. Boom, baby. Got there. All right. On to game number 2. It's nice that the deck does its thing right away. Mono green versus mono green. I get to go first. If one of these was a 2-mana ramp spell, I would keep it. We'll keep this. So, Kodama the West Tree. This one cares about modified creatures. So, modified creatures you control have trample. Whenever a modified creature deals combat damage to a player, you get to search your library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield, tapped, and then shuffle. Poke you for 1. So next turn we'll land probably Weaver of Blossoms. This is probably my favorite of the play areas. What is their sleeves? That is freaky cool. But yeah, this is probably my favorite play area. It's a good thing I don't have the artifacts. Coming at ya. And a block. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, 6. So I could play this. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna play this next turn now. No, I'm gonna play that. I think I'm gonna give both of them vigilance. Unless they're playing an artifact that gives flying. There's no way. I guess I can play this on and give +5/+5 to all my things. right away. Or I can be patient. Let's be patient. Or, you know, just win like that. All right. Game 2 was pretty quick. We got time for one more. Let's do it. Planeswalker versus Planeswalker. This one... I'm not totally sold on the Rustvine Cultivator. Because this doesn't allow me to play, like, Network Terminal on turn 2. This hand doesn't really do much. We're gonna mulligan. We're definitely gonna keep this. This is the bonus game. Lukka, Bound of Ruin, 4 mana or 5 mana completed Planeswalker. So you can pay for 4 and it comes in as a 3 loyalty. +1, you get to get some mana to cast a creature spell. -1, you get a toxic. I'm gonna play the artifact because the artifact doesn't die. Though in theory, I could play the Loam Speaker artifact into another 2. That doesn't hurt. Because I'm gonna use this to ramp, right? So we're gonna go this. So they get to put a land into play and the rest in the graveyard, right? Put some good stuff into the graveyard, though. But I guess this gives them turn 4 full Lukka. What's it? -4 deals damage as you... Cool, so they can kill both of my duders. Or they can do that. Then they can do that. I think here I want to do this. Not having mana sucks. I will match their Prowler. And I will take that. I will get you for 1. So then now they can just play Lukka and -4 this. Oh, I guess it's minus. At least I can kill it. Now their Lukka can kill my cemetery Prowler. Gross. Gotta exile one of your own. We are toaster strudel. That goes there. And I guess I play out a 1/3. I think we're in trouble. They can play their Lukka, kill these 2. Or just kill my ramp creature. Does this still damage to planeswalkers? It does. Makes sense. Ouch. We're not completely dead, but we're very close to being dead. That's what happens with the deck to a certain degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, ain't that a stinking number? Maybe they won't attack now? Next turn they can discard. So 1, 2, 3 things? What? Permanents, right? Cards.
I am the Alpha.
Are you now? Yes. It feels that way. So this is kind of something that happens. You just don't draw lands or flood out when you're playing as many mana sources as the deck is. They're targeting their graveyard. Can they use this? Activate abilities. I don't think they can use this for that. We'll find out. There's lots of 1, 2, 3, or like 1, 2, 3. Or you know. Yeah, so they can't use it. I think we're just dead here. We'll take it this time. I guess next turn they just whoop. Baba board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could cast this for all its glory. Or I'll just let them wipe our board and end it for us. Kill us all. Baba board. Tap that one for red or for green. Yep.
I need more weapons.
For the 8/8. Yeah, that's what I thought they'd do. Oh, it does kill their planeswalker too. Now they have 1, 2. Yeah. And there's lethal. Ah, do that for good measure. We just didn't get the opportunity to play it in a meaningful time. Alright, let's go talk about the deck. Nissa, Ascended, Animist. I believe that's how you say it. Animist. I think the deck is fun. I think maybe I kind of went too hardcore on the ramp stuff. When putting this particular list together, I would think in the future, if I was to kind of build more of this and play more of this, I would look at cutting like the non-creature ramp spells like the Network Terminal, Relic of Legends, and the Celestis, and play cards probably bigger up on the mana curve. Play like some of the good maybe the 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7s pluses. There are lots of good, solid, like Evolving Spinoderm, although we don't have a lot of Proliferate in the deck. Could be something you play there. And just some of the better 4 or 5 drops definitely could come into consideration. I think the flying aspect of Kira with the plus of the Nissa would be good. Cards like Ren and 7, Averbrook Terror Taker, maybe just having a few more like top end hits, probably somewhere that I think would be a good spot to be. But that's what I did. This is what I got for right now. Nissa, Ascended, Animist. Great place to start. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. From Mr. Pisto to you. Stay safe. Bye for now.